Anyways, but so he said his mama called him, talking about some. Daniel left Catherine because she was down in him, and then he got Catherine left Daniel because he was down in him, and then Daniel got another girlfriend. She left him because he ran out of money, and Daniel's got another kid. I was like, what? I done got mystery kids.
What does downing him even mean?
Well, as in, Catherine was downing me and talking junk to me, so that's why I left her. Because she, at one point, she was like, "Dang, did you cheat on Catherine? You know, men like to cheat." I was like, "Melinda, don't play with me." And so she was like, "Well, Daniel didn't cheat. Daniel left Catherine, and but that other girl left him because he ain't had no more money." And so, talking about Rachel.
Yeah.
And then she said that her mom was just like, "And you be at that house watching Dallas all the time." He was like, "Wait, what? Watching Dallas? What are you talking about? I watch." Right? Like, "What are you talking about? I watch. I don't watch Dallas. What are you talking about?" And so she called to ask him about that. I'm just like, who's randomly called? Like, how does information get back? Because Melinda's not one on social media. She don't talk to people. This woman said friends hurt you, so she don't want to have none. I'm dead serious. She told me that one day. She said friends hurt you. I don't want to have them, and your family does too. Okay.
Not false.
I've only seen
Not false.
I've only seen her really talk to 3 people not of her immediate blood.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those 3. Okay. But that was crazy. So I don't know. Someone's randomly relaying information to her, and then it was just like, "Yeah, Brandon, what are you doing for Daniel?" It's just like, what? Brandon's like, "What are y'all talking about?" And so Brandon's like, "I'm offended that someone's just saying that I'm out here babysitting all day." Who's saying that about me? I'm just a babysitter? So Brandon low-key,
Brandon's a straight up stay at home mom now. God, dog. Oh my God.
Oh, that's it.
Yo, Brandon, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
So he's just like, he was like, it threw me off. He was like, he was like, I answered the phone because it's 10:30. And I was at work, so I thought something was actually wrong with my mom. Right. And she would have gossip about you. Like, I'm at work. What are you? I'm not telling. And now y'all telling me I'm babysitting?
You got a problem with this man. Go talk to this man. Go talk to him about this.
So, yeah, so someone's talking about me. And Brandon's mom is not the one. She heard it yesterday. She heard it the day she delivered the news. So someone's talking about me.
I mean, you know.
I just be leaving. Listen here. The leaving alone, the level of leave you alone I will do, I think it's shocking to some people. Because I will honestly leave you alone, so far alone that I'm one of those people when I say I don't care, it's like it's such an honest I don't care that it shocks people. It's like, oh, he care a little bit. It's like, no. So when they tell me they don't care, it's never the truth. They care.
Yeah.
Listen, you gonna see still me Diddy bopping them.
Hey,
I told y'all something.
You can't say Diddy bopping. You can't say Diddy bopping, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it. Oh my goodness. It's too soon, bro. It's too soon.
Oh,
Diddy bopping, bro.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to sit.
We're not gonna get on that.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's get on. What we about to talk about? Okay.
Okay. First off, welcome to the minimally edited cake talk. I am Jeremy, and this is Chef Monkunje. Okay, don't get it twisted. Welcome to the day after election.
The U.S. election.
Oh man,
I got calls from Liberia about the election.
Did you?
I had international calls today about the election.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They blamed everything on you, didn't they?
Daniel!
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Yeah, he called me. He said, "Oh, my boy Lester, my uncle Lester." He was like, "The man Trump now win." I was like, "Yeah, he won." He was just like, "He racist."
Yo, stop playing with me.
That's the first thing he said. "Oh, I don't know what's going on in America." I don't know either.
Yo,
I don't know either, brother.
Yo. Like I think it's crazy because I heard this one podcast. The guy was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Trump is racist. I think he might have racist tendencies, bro. What does that even mean? You have racist tendencies, but you're not racist? Like, hold on, make it make sense. Like, make it literally make it make sense.
Yeah.
I don't like you just racist sometimes. Like you just like
With that dude and his, it's weird because I've been a fan of a lot of people, but like not that much. Like Kanye West is that's my favorite all-time musician.
right.
But when he acts crazy, like I've never been fanboying that hard over another human to where you will justify everything he does wrong. Like, they'll know it's wrong and they'll just go like, "No, it's locker room talk." And I hate it that women were telling me what was locker room talk as if they were ever in the locker room.
You've never been in the locker room.
Yes, not with a group of men.
No.
And they hear how we talk about
Well,
women.
hey, some of them might. Some of them might have been inside the dang locker room getting diddled, okay? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Sure. Football team had fun.
The football team is
Got a great
fun,
time.
yo.
There was a lot of touchdowns that night. Okay. A lot of touchbacks. Okay. Not one false start. Okay.
Oh my God. But bro, that's crazy right there. So like you said though, most of these people who like they will absolutely write off anybody who does something like slightly wrong. Like, you lied on me, I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah.
This man was walking around grabbing women's private parts,
Just
grabbing them.
gripping private squares. Unapologetically. And you told me that's the way men talk in locker rooms. What, I don't know what kind of sexual predator locker rooms you guys think we have.
Oh
It's
my
nothing
God.
like that. It's most of the time roasted that you got turned down by a woman. Than us talk about what we're doing. But even post that, man, the thing with me is it's like we've had this saying of like politics is a whole bunch of corruption.
Yep.
But it's like, cool. We've said this, but we've honestly struggled as a people to show you obvious and blatant proof of corruption.
Yes.
But we just understand that corruption's there.
Yep.
And we just say it's corruption there.
Mm.
But I know if you put a lot of money into anything, corruption's going to find a way to go through it.
It's gonna show up.
So that inevitability is cool. But like, with that human being, we can actually and factually see it in real life.
Yep.
Like, you can physically see it. He can get convicted of it 34 times. He's the president of a country he's not allowed to vote in. You know what's kind of cute? You realize that you see it's been a tradition where the presidents put their votes in. Guess which one you didn't see? Because he's got a felony. Guess which one? You didn't see it. I'm not one. I just know a few laws, few rules. But so we see that.
That's crazy.
But the thing that I'm worried about the most is the prestige of the U.S. presidency. What it's taken for the world to accept the U.S. as it has, I don't want it backsliding because I've got benefits of being an American citizen that other people on planet Earth can't say. If people don't take America serious, That's no good. We can't withhold weapons from Ukraine knowing that they're fighting who the Department of Defense said was our biggest enemy. Not what I thought, what the DOD deemed its number one enemy. Now it is currently China, because we saw Russia, we're seeing Russia get whooped. But who was public enemy number one for the entire DOD? The reason why we care about the Ukraine war is because we don't want to fight the war. So that's why some of the Baltic nations are like, if we can give all our weapons to Ukraine and we can fight this Russian war that we've all been predicting for the last 20 years, if we can fight it on their soil, cool. If you withhold that because he won't investigate your political rival's son, it's crazy. Yeah. Like, and we know that's a thing. Because we know he said you better investigate. Like, we know that. That is exactly what corruption is. Yeah. So it's like now we're seeing corruption. We seen a guy have put a whole bunch of federal judges. Because I appointed the most federal judges in the history of forever. And then those federal judges get placed on his cases, and then things happen on those cases that are obviously in his favor because he gave them a job. And we know it, and they refuse to recuse themselves, but because they're in the position, no one can stop it. And because there's a fan base behind that group, that party, no one's going to call it out. And so that's my issue. It's like, outside of his policies being stupid, or lack of policy.
I would say lack of policy.
Even with lack of policy, when I tell people to tell me what's the financial policy that he did to make the economy grow, no one can ever tell me. Once you stop arguing politics and you start arguing like factual things, they struggle with that. So that's my issue. And then the other part about it is his reckless behavior. I've seen it get military people killed. People don't know that first 2 years when the group of special forces guy that died, they had a whole big thing and people were standing up, and that dude, the guy's father, sat still because it was on a mission that they didn't need to do, but Trump wanted to beat his chest up about the commander-in-chief. So now my boys are still in the military. Like, my brothers are still, not my physical brothers, but my brothers in arms, these guys I really, really care about, are still in the military. So stupid stuff happens, those guys are going to fight. And I don't necessarily know, like, how am I going to feel if they're fighting a pointless war because a guy wants to be tough?
To see how long it's
to see how tough it is.
Yeah. It's a pissing contest.
Yes. And then when you go and start talking about, let's be honest. If you told me what has Trump done in his life, like, honestly, I'm like, okay, what has he accomplished? And like that he did from himself, not the help of his father.
Right.
Nowhere close to General John Kelly. Not even close. General Greg Mattis, not even close. Those guys who have effective war fighters who have actively changed the state of America on foreign soil in positive ways.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about these guys are overrated and all these other things. And then these guys become professional when speaking to him. Greg Mattis is the same guy who said, be professional but have a plan to kill everybody in the room. If there's one human that can get you gone, it's him. Yeah. But he's got to play politically safe because his life is a little bit different now. When in all actuality, I know those guys like I really beat you up. Like John Kelly, I want to say like he's on some like, if I see Buddy on the street, Secret Service better be 10 toes down because I'm putting balls on that boy. I like that. I don't know, man. So that's the whole thing. And then people not understanding a lot of politics. It reminds me of what Socrates said. One of the issues with democracy is that people who are uneducated are allowed to vote for the most important thing. You don't have to know anything. You just do it because you were born here.
Just because you were born here and you turned 18.
Yeah. Socrates says that's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it and think about it, and you see this man
all of his rallies, all of his speeches,
Yeah.
they didn't consist of anything. Like he would just literally say, "I'm the greatest president that ever lived. The last administration, they were horrible. They did horrible things." And he just repeated that stuff over and over and over again. Like it wasn't a thing like, hey, this war in Ukraine, we're going to do this thing to try to stop it, alleviate it, and we know that Ukraine needs this much help.
Yes.
You don't have any calculations, any type of data, any type of anything.
Yeah.
And so that tells me the appetite of the nation. And so that, with that being said, that also lets me know, like, oh, people don't really want to get better or be better.
Yes.
They just want to clown.
Or want to go what they think is correct.
Yeah.
The whole, and to back the thing up, just so we can cover that base of, he doesn't know. He's not supposed to know. It's up to his advisors to know.
Yeah.
But if they didn't tell him, John Kelly, Greg Menace, and he thinks he knows more than those humans, that's my issue. Because no president can know all of those things. So I don't expect him to know. But I'm going to say, you've got some of the greatest war fighters literally in your face telling you what to do. What you're really saying is, do I want to take blame or credit for this if it goes good or bad? That thinking should be done to those humans who have dedicated their lives to war fighting. I'm not listening to a guy who is a known draft dodger on war stuff. I refuse. It's just not a guy who literally ran from the fight.
Wow.
So he ran from the fight. I've never seen a guy run from the fight and then get to tell the people who are in the fight what to do. That's crazy. And it just bothers me a good deal based on those things. And like classic Republican, like conservative values, I think it's dumb, but they at least have an argument on what they're saying. And I'm okay with discord amongst us for us to figure it out, because I don't think liberals have all the answers. And so I'm okay with like good discord, but I'm not okay with a guy who's done nothing militarily, who was given his wealth, and his only objective was to increase the wealth that he was already given. I have a problem with them thinking that guy is such a genius. That's just like, it's not the Warren Buffetts of the world. Okay? It's not, even though Jeff Bezos' daddy had hell of money, gave him a really big loan, but he still created the company of Amazon. And so, it's not Elon Musk who starts a PayPal, sells PayPal, creates Tesla, and does all of these things. We go, these humans, they did a thing. Trump's still the guy who's a 34-time felon waiting for sentencing, and also the guy who didn't have enough money to post his bail for all of the crimes he committed. And we're going to keep talking about this guy as the greatest. He's such a great businessman. He didn't have the money to get himself out of the trouble. Like we saw him take. Like we know for a fact there was a loan given to this human for those things. That's not. So don't give me awesome businessman. I don't want to hear that. It's not. I'm not comfortable dying for that human. I'm okay. I'm comfortable with the General Mattis's. I'm okay with going to go fight and die off of an order that he says, because I know he's really like that for me.
Yep. He's not gonna tell you to do anything he
hasn't.
Hasn't or wouldn't do.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's just got to do. But it's just like, nah, man. And so that's my big issue. I want conservative politics to get back to the McCains of the world, where my last election where I enjoyed it was McCain and Obama. They actually disagreed with each other, but they actually was cool with each other, and they wouldn't let people get too crazy talking trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? John McCain's the same person. They started talking about, Obama was all of this and he's Al Qaeda and all this other stupid stuff. He's like, yo, chill out. Like, Buddy's still an American. Buddy still wants the best for the country. I just don't agree with how he wants to get there. And we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what the issue is. Everything's got to. I don't identify with my politics at all. Like, it's in people's Facebook bios. Like, they want you to know that about them. That, like, hey, I am a conservative. Like, it's legitimately a part of humans' identity what their political preference is.
Well, I don't think that you should. Well, let me step back, because this is just for, I would say this is just for me, or I'm taking it from a Christian perspective. There's no way that you can agree all with one side,
Bro,
but people, they try to say that the Republicans are the Christians.
that bothers me.
And that's absolutely insane to say, and that's not even real. Like, that's crazy to think about. At the same time, the Democrats are also not Satan.
Yes.
Like, I feel like that's what has come from these past couple elections is Democrats are evil, Republicans are good, and then if you flip the perspective, you know, Democrats are good, Republicans are evil, and people are separating themselves and saying, like, all right, the other side wants the worst for me and wants me dead, and that's not really the case.
Bro, people are on Facebook losing friends. Like, and I was on a call. I was on a call with this lady one time. She lost a friend of 40 years behind politics. These folks been kicking it for legitimately a lifetime. Their politics are different now. They can't be friends.
That is insane.
The way I saw people. I didn't unfollow. What was it? I'm not gonna block you because you are a supporter of that side. I'm just gonna unfriend you. Like, there was just in the comments 2 weeks ago talking about seeing each other's kids' baseball games. This week, can't do it. It's crazy. Cats really, and like, the thought that God hates gay folks is bananas. Like, he doesn't agree with what they're doing.
Right.
But he doesn't hate him. Don't forget, like, again, I brought this reference to you before. A prostitute washed Jesus' feet with her hair.
Major facts.
That was no sanctified person.
No.
None of the disciples ran down here and decided to wash that boy's feet.
Right.
Jesus washed all of their feet.
Yep.
None of them ran down there and was out here trying to wash their feet. And Shorty, a prostitute, a Jezebel, a harlot, a whore, whatever you want to call her,
Bust down.
a bust down, took the hair off of her head to wash another man's feet.
With her tears.
Bro!
With her tears, bro.
So don't talk down on sinners like that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because some of those folks will do something that you wouldn't dare do in your life for Jesus.
Yeah.
And so to think that, oh, they like gay people, they believe in gay rights, that they have to hate people, and they believe in abortions. So we believe we're just going to have all of the kids, like as if the conservative side wants people, as if they want to stop abortions because they want to save those kids.
Right.
I haven't heard of an empty orphanage yet. I don't think none of them is empty.
None of them. They're actually overflowing.
If you care about that baby, you're going to force that woman to have that baby. Go clear out that orphanage. You clear out them orphanages and we're stopping all of that thing. We're stopping all the abortion stuff. But it's not the case.
Right.
We understand, like, if you think about it, they want you to have all of the kids because the issue is our population growth is going down. I think currently we're at 1.8. 1.8 right now? 1.6 or 1.8? To sustain a population 2.1 is where you want to be at. So as Americans, we're dying off as a people. And so we just want to fix that. Because that dying off of people means there's less of a tax base. That means our military is weaker.
Yeah.
That means our production as a country goes down. That's why we care about pushing kids out.
Yeah.
Not because we care about children's lives.
No.
All right?
Major fact.
Because the conservative people are notorious for not helping social programs.
Major facts.
That's literally against their platform
Yeah.
of helping with social programs.
Yeah.
So they don't care about those kids.
Nope.
So when we start talking about women's reproductive rights and stuff like that, listen here, you don't need to be getting no abortion in no. Me personally, I don't like the thought of an abortion past your second trimester is crazy to me. You have enough time to figure out if you want that kid or not. Make your mind up. I'm not here to play your games.
Right.
I'm not a fan of abortion, but I'm also not a fan of telling people what to do with their bodies.
Major facts. Like,
So that's-
like I feel the same way. Like I agree with abortions? No, I do not agree with abortions. I don't think that's the way. But at the same time, I can't tell you what to do with you.
Yes,
I can only control what's inside my house.
absolutely.
What's inside my domain, I can only control that. And then after that, it's honestly it's up for grabs. And that's between you and God.
Yes,
Like y'all have to talk that out.
that's it.
I will absolutely say, hey, don't do it.
Facts.
And look, if you need some help, I'll help you out as much as I can. I can't say I can support that child
For sure.
but dag nabbit, I'll try to help. I would try to help.
Yes.
But the reality of that is few and far between. Most of these women who are doing this, they're out here dolo. They are out here alone. They don't see no way out, and they are like, "Yo, I can't logically bring a kid into this life to see this kid suffer."
Sure.
And again, like I said, I'm not agreeing with it.
Yes.
But I understand it. And I'm going to go ahead and add this part. This is also where the church is failing. Church, I'm bringing you right in here. Y'all suck. 120%. You suck. You're not doing well. You keep putting pastors in pulpits who keep abusing their congregations. Therefore, people don't want to be a part of you. Therefore, you can't really effectively help the congregation. And we talked about this on one of our other podcasts, there are 1,000 churches in High Point alone. 75% of y'all niggas need to go ahead and cancel your church right now. Let people go to another church.
Yeah.
And freaking actually do some good in the freaking community instead of paying for bills with tithes and offerings that you keep accepting. And stop asking for it. If people want to give it, they gonna give it. If they not gonna give it, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. If they not gonna give it and your church closed, maybe that's God telling you shouldn't have it in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, sorry I went on the church rant. We're failing all over, bro. We're failing all over. God, dog. God, I could go in for days on this. I can go in for days. There are, I think, last time I checked it was like 300, a little over 300,000 people in High Point, okay? And
that's Greensboro's numbers. 300,000, not in High Point.
That's
Okay.
honestly, I would say that's probably even better because that means you got a small enough church.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take that 200,000.
Yes.
and put it in another church, or take the 200 members and put it in another church. Now you got 400 members. Okay.
Now y'all can actually afford the bill.
Now you can actually afford to pay some bills, and you can start a program to actually help the community that you're in.
Touche. But everybody's an evangelist.
Nah, screw that. No, you're not.
Listen here.
Cancel Christmas. You're not.
I'm allowed to be whatever I want to be.
No, you're not. No. I saw this one meme. This guy said, look, from a young age, they was telling me I could be whatever I wanted to be. Now I want to be a woman with some double D's. That's what he said. Yo. No. Bro, you can't. Okay? You cannot be whatever you want to be.
For sure. I don't know why or who started those lies. I want my money back.
Yeah.
I don't know what money I gave them folk, but I want it back.
That's absolutely a lie. But then you get these situations like we're seeing right now, post election. Honestly, a man who has failed all of his life and been bailed out all of his life.
Yep.
Is now the most powerful person on the planet.
On the planet. That's crazy.
And so then you think, oh snap, I really can be whatever I want to be.
Yep.
But it's a falsehood. Because if you're not white, you go ahead and cancel Christmas. You have no chance of being whatever you want to be.
Yeah,
because they're going to make sure that you're not.
You get to be whatever. Like you got a group of things. You get to choose from this group.
Yeah, all the black jobs. We did
learn what black jobs was.
Look,
black jobs are a thing.
Black jobs are a thing.
It's like it's the stuff. It's just like it's not even. You just listen to it, and it's not even exaggeration. It's like no, those are his actual words.
Actual words.
And so it's like I'm okay. Like I always said, right now, if I could apologize to somebody, like I owe George Bush Jr. I owe him an apology because I said some things I saw on TV and on the internet when he was the president, and now I actually see what I thought I saw was happening. I go, oh whoa. I judged. I judged George W. a little too much. I always said, if I saw that man in real life, I'm going to apologize.
Yeah.
Now, none of my stuff was important enough to ever get to him, but I want him to know, look, I was talking reckless about you. I apologize. I had no clue what I was talking about. It was bad reckless. Now that I know, or now that I've seen what I've seen, I understand that I can go through a hurricane and someone can shoot basketball paper towels at me. I can see a flick of the wrist with some paper towels.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
and that man, and that also that same man can be revered and respected as one of the greatest men to ever run for president.
30? Could you imagine a Obama with 34 felonies?
No.
What?
No. They gonna.
I better never ever hear a job talking about criminal backgrounds. If my president can have 34 of them, I ain't never been arrested for nothing. But if someone can go 34 felonies down and become
deep, bro.
So you telling me the president of the United States can't have this job? That's what you want me to believe. Your little criminal test. The president of the United States of America cannot press this button on this job. He cannot bake the flowers bread. Okay? He's not good enough. Well, I can be the president. That's crazy. That's wild.
Well, look, I think everybody needs to have that take. Like, hey, my felons out there, go get you a job, bro. Get you a job, bro.
Walk in that joint and be like, look, I want a job. They say, you got a felony? Bro, my president has 34 of them, bro. 34.
Okay. That boy, he
Count
got
it up, bro.
that boy got a Kevin Durant 40 piece. You telling me I can't have your little 13 an hour job?
I can't flip these burgers. All because I made a mistake at 16.
That's it. My boy catching felonies at 72.
That's somebody's grandpa, bro.
That's it. And grandfather's catching these joints at 72. He put at, listen here, LeBron James ain't even putting up numbers like that. LeBron's not even putting up numbers like that. 34 at 72? That's crazy.
That's insane, bro.
And then go win an election.
He won an election. He won a whole election, bro. By a landslide, too. It was a landslide.
But this is the issue, man. America wasn't ready for, and this is, my uncle said this in Africa, y'all not ready for a woman president.
Heck no.
Listen here, when she was picking her running mate, I said, please find the whitest white man that money can buy.
Yeah.
I want you to find, listen here,
Mm-hmm.
I want him to dress like Peter Griffin. Okay? I need to find, I want you to go hiking all across the Caucasus and find the one that did that. Yeah. Okay? Because I knew that was the only shot, and the shot wasn't that good.
Well, the thing about it is she did pick an old white guy.
It was too.
But he was the most liberal old white guy you ever did see.
God's almighty.
And that was probably one of her worst mistakes. Like, you shouldn't have picked that guy. You should have picked that guy.
Oh, man. It was a woman that she had the audacity to be black, too.
Yes.
She had the audacity to run around here in her black skin. So I was just like, ugh, good luck.
Yeah.
So I can't say I was surprised by this. Now, the only thing I'm wondering, like, I don't know. Hopefully he can do these 4 years and we can come out of identity politics. We can just come out of identity politics as a country and have people stop letting that be the thing that most describes them, so that we can move on from it and we can get back to actually debating policy. Because we're having a hard time debating policy.
Yeah.
Because now we just don't.
Well, see, here's another thing. I know you said identity politics, and here's the other part is when Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Yo, bro.
It's crazy because he won the vote, but like, God almighty. Somebody get your Uncle Joe out of here.
Oh, Uncle Joe, bro. No.
Who let him drink some of that punch? We told y'all.
Who invited him to the barbecue? He should have never been at the barbecue, bro.
He was there, bro.
He was there.
Joey B was there.
Talking about, hey, girl, hold on.
You want to keep it a buck? When Trump and Joe Biden had the debate, and them boys about to scrap off of golf, I wanted to smoke. I'm not gonna say I ain't no good. I was just like, hey Joey, if I couldn't have been in that crowd. Hey Joey, don't steal his head. He talking mad reckless about your golf swing. Go hit that boy. Y'all remember the old school thing? I'd have went and found a leaf off the ground and put it on Trump's shoulder. I bet you won't knock this shit up. That's your mama, Trump. I would have been wild. Those dudes was for real.
They was serious about this.
And I was like, now they're really arguing about golf.
They're arguing about golf.
That's what I said, man. Hey,
This was a hopeless election. It was a hopeless election.
I don't think. And then here was the next thing. Liberals aren't good at social media.
No.
God almighty, they're not good. It's weird, and I don't know if it's conservatives just like, we're gonna really create memes and all of this foolishness. Like, I don't know. But it's weird because liberals are like, we're not that invested into our, and that's, liberals weren't that invested to their candidate because we didn't see, like, liberals still understand that our political candidate is just a human who can mess up.
Yeah.
So we don't fanboy over them. See, we understand that they're just doing a job.
Well, the other part of it too, I feel like they overlooked Trump and his fanatics. They overlooked it, and because I mean, to me, I feel like, come on, you had it set up. You were already in there. Like you had it set up. You should have been like knocking out the park. Like you should have even came on stage. Like I don't understand why I'm even on the stage with this criminal. We are here. Shouldn't he be in handcuffs right now?
Sure. Are we wait? That's a whole nother thing. Now that the election's done, we're waiting to hear his sentence. Now we got to sentence the boy.
So, but here's the thing though, like
If
how is that gonna work? Like,
if they sentence him in jail, I'm moving. I refuse to be a part of these. If we're gonna make, I'm gonna be no one's clown and no one's circus. Okay? You're not gonna put no dang honk honk on my face to be a clown in no one's circus. Okay? Because now you want to say what corruption is. Any human with 34 felonies has to go to some type of jail. I don't care what jail you put him in. Put him somewhere. 34 of them, your first 5 are on the house. It's that back 30 that got me. Okay? The first 5, I'll front you 5. Okay? The back 30's got to have at least a weekend in jail.
they just gonna put bars on the Oval Office.
I'll punch somebody. The Attorney General.
They gonna put bars on the Oval
I'm
Office.
like, Attorney General, I'm gonna wind it up. If our president is on house arrest in the White House, I'm like, y'all better stop playing.
Put that ankle monitor on that man.
The level of
my
upset I would
gosh,
be.
bro. Oh my
Because now
God.
if you, the fact you realize that they were boarding up DC just in case the dude lost.
That's crazy talk to me, bro. That's crazy talk.
You're gonna board up a city just in case this guy loses because you know his people are gonna get routed.
They are going to lose their bitch. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, yo, I got this tune ready, bro. And let these baby roll down through here wild out. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know something.
Lock the door.
I'm gonna let you know something, bro. Don't come over here. Like y'all,
bro.
look. I love to live peaceably with everybody.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion, you can do your thing, whatever. But the moment you try to step in here and harm was in my domain, don't worry, I'm dying for it. Don't worry about it. You gonna die, but if I gotta die for it, I'll die for it.
Listen, y'all just put a few 40s in you and eat a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch.
I ain't got Captain Crunch.
Peanut butter Captain
I
Crunch.
got that great bag. I got that great bag.
You got that great funny honey
Yeah. Oh my God, boy. Oh my
Fruity Stones.
goodness. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even remember what it's called. It's like crunchy berries. It's not. Yo, look, I'll take it though. Look, I be eating it. My son be eating it.
I can't tell the difference.
Yum. Yo. Yum.
Oh my gosh, I hate it, bro. Because Fruit Rounds was better than Fruit Loops.
So major facts, bro.
That's the one forever. Fruit Rounds. Shout out to them boys making Fruit Rounds. Y'all out here killing the game.
Oh, my goodness.
But so now that's going to be the next thing. Because if he doesn't receive jail time, I'm gonna say you didn't treat him like you treated everybody else.
Yeah.
If he does and get jail time, why wouldn't you tell us the president of the United States is getting locked up and let him get the job before he get locked up?
Man.
Now I'm upset about that. You let him get a job that he can't do from prison to go lock him up. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that level of theatrics.
It's
So-
coming, bro. It's coming.
And so, a part of me goes, you didn't want to have that decision before the election because you wanted to be a part. Like that lets me know, okay, you're part of the corruption.
Yeah.
You're in corruption still. So,
Lock that man up.
well, he's supposed to be locked up. So we're about to see what's.
See ya.
So we're gonna see what's happening, and what are the judges that he appointed gonna then make sure he doesn't go to jail
Yeah.
if he gets convicted. And there's still more legal. Like his legal battles aren't even over. It's not like. So now he has the power. Does he get to grant himself immunity from the stuff that we know he was about to give to trial for him? The folds of corruption is just going to be too much for me to handle. Or then are we going to wait for, okay, now that you're out of office, now we're going to lock you up? Are we about to suspend his sentence for 4 years? What are we going to do?
What are we gonna do,
Bro,
when
this
we
is-
find out he was on Epstein Island?
Oh, you talking about the video that has already surfaced
Yeah.
of him and Epstein?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So what are we gonna do when we find out he was on Epstein Island?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when we find out he was at Diddy party?
He probably wrong who did this video.
He did become Diddy, man.
He probably got some Trump teas on there. Okay. Okay.
Yo,
That boy got to you. We know he was on that bed.
you know he was. He was the main one shooting the daggone baby oil all over everybody.
I saw him grab a cupful and go.
Oh my god, bro.
All right, like come on, bro.
Yeah. That's so major facts, bro. Major facts.
So
We gonna see, man. We are going to see.
we about to see. And then this JD Vance guy, he didn't even like. I don't man, this is crazy. Republicans, good luck. All right, look, y'all going. I'm done. They gonna have to figure it out. I just want to, bro. I just want to cook food and bake cakes, bro.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, just leave me alone. That's it. Another thing too, though. Y'all don't call me for no marches. Don't call me for no daggone marches, bro. I swear to God, don't call me for no marches, bro. I'm gonna answer the phone real rude. Like, yo, stop. Y'all stop acting a fool, first off. Stop acting a daggone fool. That's, look, I'm not gonna say that. Most people, no, not most, all of them didn't deserve what happened back 2020.
Yeah.
20, none of the people deserve that. None of them. But I'm also gonna say, yo, don't have them cops around you in the first place. Stop with that. Like, when is somebody gonna say, no, don't do that? That's not a good idea.
Oof.
Or we just gonna keep ignoring it and saying like, oh yeah, that's just the black community. No, forget that. Let's put the cops out of business. Stop doing crime. Stop doing crime.
This is committed no crime.
And then they get laid off.
Hey, look. America as a whole, there's so much that like needs to be like that they need to have a sit down conversation about. Now it's going to be interesting if Trump promised immunity to police officers. Let's see if that happens. Because
Project 2025.
let's see, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So if you just give folks free reign to just do whatever they want to do, it's no good.
Not at all.
But
I'm driving the speed limit.
listen here. You gonna have to catch me 40. I'm going 40, boss. 40 and a 45. And then 2. Hey, sir. I put up a sign. One cheesecake. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Come buy this cheesecake, bro.
Please leave me alone.
Look, I don't want any of the smoke. I'm just, I'm trying to get to work.
That's it.
That's it.
But I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens for the next 4 years. So it's we're gonna see, man. Good luck. And let me say this: I wish Trump the best for real, because if he start messing up, boy, that's my life. People who don't think the presidents and all that stuff affect them, y'all are fools. These people's decision 100% affect your life. You just don't know it because you didn't read it enough.
Yep.
So I hope Trump the absolute best. I hope he doesn't do something stupid and get my boys in trouble and get my boys hurt. And my boys, I mean people in the armed forces. We don't have some crazy policy. I don't know, bro. I hope him the best.
Yeah.
I hope the best things that happen. I hope he listens to his advisors. And typically his advisors, I want to say, they advise him to do intelligent things. That's why he's had 40 of them mugs. Because when they don't say what he says, he just throws them out. So the fact that he had he had a whole bunch of different cabinet members and all those people in his political group, that lets me know that they are not yes men. And so that's why they keep ending up going.
Yeah.
But I pray for that man.
Yeah.
That the nation has helped.
Look, everybody pray for that man.
Please, even if you didn't vote for him, pray for that boy. Because if he fails, you fail. So I'm not in the business of watching people drown who are driving the ship that I'm a part of. I'm on that boat. I don't want that man to drown.
Oh my God.
Because that in turn means I drown. Now, if he's off the boat, I don't care what happened to him. But now that he's driving the boat, sir, he gets every prayer he could ever want from me. So, there's that.
Be blessed, sir.
Go forth and do great things.
Don't mess up.
Most that one's already happened. That boy might be locked up.
He's
Next week.
34 messed up.
34. That boy might be locked up next week. Do you hear me? And that's just off of that bid.
He's not.
He couldn't afford his first bid.
No.
Had to get a loan out for the first bid. The second bid got him 34 felonies, convicted.
Yeah.
He's awaiting jail time for that. And then there's more. This boy's going to be going in between me and Erdogan in Turkey, and then I gotta go. I got court in the morning.
Hey, look, I gotta be back in the Oval Office by 8 p.m.
I got court. Okay. I don't want to hear another black stereotype of crime and jobs and all of that ever again in my life. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Listen, if you just stop doing crime, you stop breaking the rules. Listen here. I don't want to, listen, I better not.
Yeah.
Listen here.
Hey, look. I'm gonna say it. Look. Y'all, it's not in your best bet. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. The system is rigged for you to go to jail for forever.
Yeah.
But for them to do whatever the freak they want.
For them to do it forever.
Yes.
You go to jail forever, they get to do it forever.
Yeah. Lifetime criminals.
Yeah, boy, 34 felonies is wild.
Yeah. Y'all get your grandpa. Pray for him.
That's it, man.
All right. Yeah.